advice would I give to others who are working with human beings? Well, I think there's a view of intelligence that really makes sense to me. And when I'm working with youngsters or I'm working with CEOs, I teach them the same sentence in sign language, and it goes, I have a magic brain. I have a magic brain. We have a magic brain. And understanding how this brain works and how the chemistry running through the brain works, how all of this stuff in this incredibly complex organ that we have that helps to make us who we are. But when I'm working with the youngsters and the CEOs, I'll say this incredible magic brain of ours is chock-a-block full of crayons. And every crayon is a talent. And you don't just have one or two crayons in your brain, you've got bundles of hundreds of crayons, and every crayon is a talent, and sometimes some of the crayons get damaged. My wonderful brother Gary, several years older than me, and he taught me how to be an educator because Gary was dyslexic, severely dyslexic, and I knew that he was as smart, but he struggled with reading and writing, so his crayons for reading and writing didn't quite work the way that other people's do. But what he learned to do is to use other crayons. And later in life, he was able to use these other crayons to help him become a reader. And Gary doesn't read as many books as what I might read, but when he reads a book, he reads it deeply. And he'll read it again and again and again. And the amount of learning he gets out of that is amazing. Sometimes throughout life, we can sharpen certain crayons. The crayon, the talent that's born innately within us, we can sharpen that and get better with it. And other times it's how else. There is another crayon to be able to find, to be able to use. So the journey through life for me, part of the health of life, is not just how better, but how else. How better, how else. How better, how else. A double helix as we move towards finding the talents within us. I interviewed Sir Richard Branson on stage for 75 minutes. Richard reported to have the similar kind of dyslexia as my brother Gary, why he prefers an interview rather than a speech. A wonderful, wonderful leader, an incredible mind to be able to interview. And I asked him what his greatest strengths were as a leader, and he said, I listen. I talk with people and I listen. And he said, and when I listen to people, I'm unable to often uncover the talents inside them that they don't even know that they've got. And I'm good at uncovering those talents and growing those talents. What a wonderful talent to have. So you as a manager, you as a leader, working with any human beings, knowing that mental struggle is not too far away from any of us. If it's not within us, it's within somebody that we love. Then this idea that everyone has got a magic brain, a complex and magic brain, and somewhere in there are the crayons to be able to find your way through. Sharpen them, use others. How better, how else? Double helix.
There is a host of crayons and colors inside of you and me. When we believe in our magic, we can set the colors